Hi, I want to see if I can grab some pips late at night after tea. Come with me and I'll show you. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the Scruffy Trader. No shock there then, is there? And it is Christmas time, 23rd of December. And what a year this has been. It's had its highs, it's had its lows, and pretty much everything in the middle. It has been the bizarrest time I have ever come across. But you still got to earn a living and you still have to work. And I've been doing a series of videos about grabbing some pips after work. So starting 4:30, 5 o'clock at night, and then going into the market and see what you can pull out. Now, I've been reasonably consistent over the last 3-4 weeks. I've been doing this, and I've done it pretty much every night. Just to show you that it's consistent. I've had comments that like it. I've also had comments that say 10 pips is not enough and all of this malarkey. Well, I disagree. I make a living from the markets, and you can make a living off 1 pip if your size was correct. You see, swinging for the fences and getting hundreds and hundreds of pips out of one position is brilliant, but they don't happen that often. Keep your trades realistic and just carve off and leave a little bit on the table to run. It means you've been paid. It means the runner can give you that little bit extra, but if it comes and stops you out, it should be at break free at that point, or risk free rather. It's cost you next to nothing, you know. And that's how you build up your account. It's all about managing your trades. And I try and show you that with how I trade. And I really can't be any fairer than that, you know. And ultimately, as traders, we're only in it to make money. We're not in it for pats on the back and say, oh, I got 100 pips. Oh, I made 10 grand today. That's just stupid. You're in it to be realistic, do your job, get paid, and enjoy the fruits of what that payment gives you. Whether it's a new car, simply a pie, or a new house, anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the charts. It is, like I say, I'll not be trading pretty much anymore now till the new year. And I just want to show you the consistency. And that's what these videos are for. If you want to contact me, my contact details are below. If you want to learn trading, by all means, check out the Scruffy Squad. Details in the description. I pretty much show what I do for a living there and help the guys that are in it. And together we've built some brilliant community. And I'm really proud of that this year. It was something I never intended on doing, but it was asked for time and time again. And it's starting to produce some good friendships. And that's what it's all about. So let's pull up these charts and see what there is. Okay. So straight away we have cable. Good old cable. Is cable giving us anything? Well, yes and no. There's a good opportunity here, I think, down to this section. And I can see that forming right now. See that with that candle, this one here. So straight away we have a trading point. And you can see that because it's there where those have all closed off. Nice and easy. We'll make that black. And you can see another one here. All right. Straight away there is an arena. All right, between them two lines. Drop it down to your 15 minute. What am I looking at the 15 minute for? I just want to see what's gone on. Well, you can see the drive, you can see it's consolidated, and now it's rolling over. Simple, simple stuff. Take it to a 5. Drive up, consolidation, that is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to be entering somewhere under here for around 10 pips, which you can easily get. So I can see that revving up right now. So I'm going to put that order in kind of down there. All right. I'm going to set it for 10 pips. All right. Now I've got plenty of room to get down to this level. And if you look at this last move, let's have a look at it. That's gone up quite a way. You know, that went up 167 pips. You know, and there we are. So that's looking after itself. So we're going to let that just do what it has to do. Okay, so we're going to leave that one in the background. All right. Way up. There you go. Well, doesn't come any quicker than that. There was 10 pips in about 10 seconds. Result. All right. So we've got 10 pips there. So what can we do? Well, I don't think this is over. This is creeping back up. We're going to sort of just keep an eye on this for the time being and have a look, see what else is going on in the world. Well, straight down, and there is a level there. Okay, so what's happening with this? Let's take this out to an hour so we can see it. Well, this one's actually going the opposite direction. There's your drop off. And I think the moves is pretty much... I'll come back to that one. I'll come back to that one. This one interests me still. Let's have a look at the indices, see what's going on. Okay, FTSE's been having a right royal run up. See that there? Is there anything to work with? Not rightly sure. Bit of a tough call. Work with this one. Look at the DAX. Okay. Now the DAX is actually at all-time highs at the moment. What does that mean? Well, if you look at your monthly, that's the highest that it's ever been going back. If you go back further, see there's nothing. It's never been up this high. That's as high as it's been, and it's trying to push up, but it's kind of stopping. But I have to keep an eye on that. It's a little bit like gold a month or so ago. It was quite difficult to sort of judge because there was nowhere to go with it, because it's just as high as it's ever been. But what we're seeing here is it's been pushing up all day and it's had no reprieve, but it looks like a little bit of a one is coming now. So have I got any levels to work with? Well, yes, I do. It's there, this one. And it's not a lot to work on, guys. And I'll show you for that. Because it's really just that and that. So that's kind of a zone from this area. But I do think the price might get back there. And is there an area above it? Well, it's here. It's kind of there. All right, you can see the stall. It's pretty thin, pretty thin. But the DAX moves quite well, and that's a strong move up. So drop that to 15 minutes. Have a look. Yeah, starting to have a little bit of a think. Okay. Take it down to 5 minutes. See what we've got to play with. Okay. I can drop an order here. Just underneath that candle there. I only want to go 5 pips. Grab 10 there. Okay. That is not a bad area to enter. Why is it not a bad area to enter? Well, you can see it's pushing down. There's all the candles. All right. It's an area of relevance here because it has topped out before. And if it does, I'm expecting it to push down. Now, even if it only pushes halfway down this move, I should catch the bottom level. And what is the bottom level? Well, it's the bottom of these candles right here. So just glancing at it as I did, I could see that there was potential. So put your orders in, you know, nice and simple. So as long as it is between these two, I am happy to enter. All right. So nice and simple. Go back to this little bad boy because I think there's some more meat in this bone. And it's going to be under here. So we're going to trade this one again. Okay, keep that there. Fire. All right. So that is this one. Now what I've done here, I would normally be candle counting at this point. But because it's moving up and I'm expecting it to come back, what I'm doing is I'm just keeping it underneath that one, but also underneath the base of this one, halfway between the two. I still want the price to come to me, but I want it to come in, catch, and slam it out. Pretty much the same as what the other one was. Okay, so I've got 2 potential orders running now. Okay, if that runs up to there, I'm just going to follow it. Let's have a look, see what's going on with this. Likewise with this. I think this is going to roll over. As long as I can enter short between these 2 lines, I am happy to go. All right. And what you're seeing me doing is just looking at the drives of the market and seeing if it's going to bounce. And that is it. Now, let's have a look, see what else there is. I'm going to leave that where it is, because that's fine. See, that's showing signs there that it's turning over. How far is that? So if I move that up to underneath. Right, so again, happy days, happy days. Right, so while they're having a bit of a think, let's have a look, see what else the world has to offer tonight. Okay, US Tech. I prefer to look at the hours when I'm having a look for a trade. The reason I look at the hourly is it gives a good idea of data. 5 minutes it's not enough. It's not enough at all. All right, so I'm going to flash through the majors. So still looks pretty, oh, opportunity there. I'll have to edge that up. We'll look at it in just a second. There's nothing there. Right, okay. It's a bit slow this at times, isn't it? Okay. GPY. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. That's a good market to look at. All right, so we've got 3 potential markets here. Now we've already marked 2 of them out. So again, where it's topped out, and try to push 2. The next level is down here, look. Now we're going to edge it up slightly. So we've got somewhere to work to. Kind of there. It's going to try work around this area based on the hourly. We'll see what's happening on the 15-minute. 15-minute, right, it's pushed down. It's having a thing, so it's pushing back up, but there's a tall tail there. Shows a little bit of indecision. So again, if I put an order under here somewhere, we could be okay. So let's drop it to a 5-minute so we can have a good look at what's going on. Now we can start doing a little bit of a candle count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's actually quite far away. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the bottoms of these as an entry point. Okay. Just there. All right. So that's 3 candidates, 1 session, 1 shot. All right. One of them's already paid me. So what we're going to do is I want to try and watch them all at the same time on the same screen. Quite difficult. So we'll put that one there, like so. So we'll keep an eye on that. Right, so there we are. Put this one up there. Keep an eye on that. Right. Right, my little friends. Let us have a look and see what we can find. So, that one's pushing up, that one's pushing up. We're now going to trail these orders behind each one of these. Okay. And the idea is slam on the reversals and just pay us. Okay. Dead simple. That is the game of this one. Right. And what I'll do while you're watching them, I'll see if there's anything else that's willing to play. Okay. Okay. So see what oil's up to. All right. Right. Just while they're working out what they're doing, and have a look at, quick look at crude oil. So I've been watching crude most of the day, and it hasn't half rocketed up, as you can see. All right. So, have we got any levels to work with this? Well, we've got one there. You can see that it's topped out. It's kind of clustered here, and above it is there. Now, where is the price? We also have a channel here. I don't want to go too far back because I want to be dealing on the here and now and just see what's happening. Okay, so that's pushed up there. 15 minutes. Okay. No. Okay. Not a great deal to be had. All right. It looks good, but there's nothing much to work to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with these three, and I'm going to see if I can trade them all at the same time. Merry Christmas. So basically all I've done is I've found some good movement in the market, and I'm looking for decent moves that I can counter against or trade with at the end of the night. And the key element to selecting the markets is literally how fast they are. See, as you go past 4:30, the markets do have a tendency to slow down. So you want to be in markets that still have a reasonably buoyant pip count, and you'll find that on your ATR. It's a very easy indicator to use. Now, with these, oh, excuse me, someone's at the door. Right, sorry about that, guys. It's Christmas time. Deliveries coming all the time, and Winky's, well, she's still out getting presents, so that's going to be entertaining when she comes in later on. Okay, so the pound yen's triggered, and how are we going to trade that one? Well, same as always. We only want it to go to there. Not far at all. Not far at all. If I have to stage into it, I will, as I will with any trade. But it's all part of a bigger plan. But at the moment, I just wanted to slam in, get me 50 quid, quite happy. Likewise here. Now this one, it's interesting, because you can see it. It's pushed right down. It's moving up, but the green candles, they're not big. You know, they're quite crushed together. So you've got a good opportunity here to grab your 10 pips pretty quick, because it looks like the market is on a turn. Nice, easy sort of trade if it'll bounce in quite quick. This is starting to show signs here, which is good. And likewise with the Germans. There's the DAX. Again, it's pushing up, but look at the size of the candle bodies. they're not big. So that's telling you whatever pressures was in there is slowing down. And that's what you want. Because think of it like a car on a road. If you see a car turn onto a motorway, it accelerates and it doesn't stop. Okay. But if you're on the motorway and you see it starting to slow down, that means the chances are it's coming off the motorway and it's going to turn off. It's going to accelerate. But if it's already on the motorway, as in this case here, and it's accelerated up but now slowing down, it's an indicator that it might come off that motorway and go up a slip road. So it's just a kind of an analogy of watching a candle go from big to small. Just means that the acceleration's slowing down. And anyway, let's see what we can find out of it. Now this one I can't do anything with. Where's this at? So I'm going to edge that to the bottom of them. Okay. And basically what we've been doing is we are trailing the price behind. Initially you use kind of 5 candles just to give a range of price. That's what it's for. It's not set in stone or anything like that. It's just I use 5 because it gives a good idea of what's going on. And then edge it up. As long as the price comes to me and I haven't chased the price, that's fine, you know, and you roll it up behind. And it's why I like pending orders like this, because it gives me time to breathe. I can watch what's going on. And if I'm trading, say, cable on another account, I can put an order here, what's in front of you, and put another one over there. Because I've got loads of time to do it. And that's just kind of the way that it all works. Whoops. Oh, that's not good, is it? So if that hits around this area here, I'll put another order in. Let the candle close, put another order in underneath to run down. And what you're going to do, just edge this up. That's it. It's nice. That's fine. That one's fine. Yes, sorry. Very difficult to try and talk to you guys and concentrate on what's going on the screens as well. All right, something's in. Right, so we've got the £2 in. Happy days. Okay. Now, ideally, you want these over quickly. Doesn't always work that way, as we have found out. And I'm pretty sure you guys will have entered a trade thinking it's going to take a few minutes, and it's ended up taking a few hours. Happens all the time. And the reason why it happens all the time, none of us knows the future. You know, we just do the best we can. All right. And the purpose of this exercise is to show you that you can sort of, with simple technical analysis, and all I've used is support and resistance lines and the shape of the candles themselves to recognize a condition. Okay, I do have my window of the world that I've shown you before, and I watch it all day. So I have a good idea of what I'm looking at before I get to this time of the night. And if you have a look at the video that I did on time, I spend a lot of the day preparing for a single trade, just one. And once that preparation's been done, the trading part is relatively easy. You know, it's a bit like homework and revising for an exam. That's all we're doing. So happy days. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that run out, this one as well, and grab myself a coffee, and I'll come back to you at the end with a little summary. So wish me luck, because I don't think there's many people will try and trade 3 markets on the same screen in front of you, and hopefully we get them all. You know, if we don't, well, we don't. But it's also kind of showing you a bit of what it's like to trade multiple markets, because it is quite difficult. It really is, and I don't kind of recommend it. I'm only doing it because it's Christmas, it's the last trading day, and I wanted to show you something a little bit special. Well, not special, that's the wrong thing to say. A little bit different, shall we say. But things that are special and should stay the same is coffee. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. He likes the gold bikini as well, but she's having none of it. I got her in a Wonder Woman outfit. Because as much as she's quiet and one thing and another little winky, she does have a good sense of humour, and she is game for a laugh. So, happy days. Alright then, boys and girls. I'm going to let this play out, and I'm going to go and make a coffee. Right. Okay. So we'll let them run down. Hopefully, you never know, by the time I come back with my coffee, this might be over, because cable looks like it's rocking quite nicely. JP isn't too bad, and the DAX, well, hasn't triggered yet, but let's live in hope. Alright, I'll see you when I've got a coffee. Happy days. I can't get it any better than that. 3 markets, 3 scans, 3 lots of profit in less than an hour. Okay. Started about 4:30. It is now 25 past 5. I'll show you that. Just whip back over onto the screens. There you are. You can see the last one closed out 17:24, 23rd. Okay. But why did I do it in the first place? Well, I get it kicked into me a bit, and had a few sort of crappy emails and a few comments saying that I'm cherry picking the charts. So I thought the easiest way to do it is to trade multiple charts. That way I can't cherry pick it, and I have to rely on my study throughout the day and my planning and preparation in order to trade. And also I wanted to show you guys that it is possible to grab sort of 10-20 pips after work. So that's what I've done. and I have done for pretty much all of December, and that's kind of rounded up the year for me. It's been a strange year, shall we say, for everybody. I'm 50-year-old now, and I've never experienced anything like this year in my life, and that includes the charts as well. I've been around the charts a long time, over 15 years, and I've never experienced anything like this year. But it goes back to planning and preparation. You see, day trading is far easier than swing trading, contrary to belief, because when you're day trading, you're looking for the next few hours, and it's reasonably consistent to gauge your decisions. Do I know what's happening in 2 weeks' time if I'm swing trading? No, I don't. Which is why the hit rate in day trading is higher than swing trading. But when you get it right swing trading, the rewards are so much greater. So the risk reward is better in swing, but your hit rate is better in day trading. And because of my personality, I like to day trade. I do swing trade as well, and a lot of my wealth comes from swing trading because I just let them run, you know. And when you saw me buying Winky's present, that all came from swing trading. Okay. My wages, however, do come from day trading. So I'm not rightly sure where to go now, apart from I wish you all well. If you are interested in trading, do look at the Scruffy Squad. You'll find a lot of benefit there, and they'll put you in the right direction. And if you're stuck, just contact me. I'll always try and help you. And you'll find all those details in the description below. So I'm going to sign it off now. It was a good exercise, and I'll be curious to see if anybody else has ever done that, because I've never seen anybody trade multiple screens in front of you at the same time. It was an experiment and paid off. Happy days. So salute to everybody, because I normally give salutes to shout outs, but it's Christmas, and I genuinely wish every one of you a Merry Christmas. See you all on the next one.